What to learn? Now I am the master.
Only a master of evil, God.
Welcome back, and we have another LEGO review on the Master of Evil 66 channel. It's the 75198 Tatooine Battle Pack. Came out in 2018, 97 pieces, and it comes with 4 figures. You get 2 Jawas, an astromech droid, which, I mean, if you want an astromech army, that's awesome, but then also a Tuscan Raider. I wish it was 2 Tuscan Raiders and 2 Jawas, but let's stop wishing and take a further look at the whole set. So this is the build all put together here. You get a nice little Jawa, almost speeder, to go and pick around. Looks like astromech droids and other droids up that are just stranded throughout the Dune Sea on Tatooine. You get 2 of them, and the build, it doesn't have any wheels or anything. It just has these black Technic pieces on the bottom, connected to some 3 wheel pieces, but they're 2x4s, and it's just supposed to simulate it rolling, like the treads on the Sandcrawler, I think. This is the playability that's able to happen in the set. Just the astromech droid sits on top. You can turn this around, but as you can see, sorry, you can't really see. Let me take that Jawa off. This doesn't really move that well with that other Jawa's on there, but it does spin 360 degrees. Oh, everything's falling over. And oh man, it's not the easiest to play with all the figures on there, but it does attach this astromech droid pretty well on there, and it can just sit here on the back on a nice jumper piece if you want it that way. In the front here, it does have some stud shooters. Those both fell on the ground, so I'll have to find those. And yeah, that's all going to do it for here to the build. Nothing here for the sand people. They get nothing except the staff. That's buildable piece, but let's take a closer look at that to look at everything. Here we are with the first figure that is included in the set, and it's a droid. It's an astromech droid, and I really like the offset of the blue and the red. It's got a nice bright red headpiece with the white detailing for all the panels on the top, and some nice little light blue and black for the bolting area. Underneath, though, we have almost an R2 unit looking body. Some nice metallic printing right there to make it reflective. Nice navy blue and navy blue panels all around. Nothing really here on the back. Just on the back of the head, though, we have some more of those knobs and panels with the light blue. Let's move on to the Tuscan Raider. Here is the one and only Tuscan Raider that is included in the set. I wish that there was maybe one more Tuscan Raider that was in the set, because then it would just be a nice addition for 2-on-2, but I'm assuming they're thinking one Tuscan Raider can take out 2 Jawas, no problem. This one's very nice. It has the 2 utility belt looking straps right across the top of the chest, some metal up there for the breathing system that's wrapped around the head. Oh, that's a nice new head mold we got there. This one came out in the Sandcrawler that as well came out recently. It's the newer, smaller one. Not many people are a fan of it, but I like the new head molds for the Sand people. The Tuscan Raider just looks nice instead of having a regular minifig head to have on there. It's got the spikes, just the goggles really pop out, the mouth, just all looks very accurate to almost like the KOTOR games if you play those, Knights of the Old Republic. And the staff, it's very, I mean, it kind of represents it. I wish there was some spikes around there, but it just kind of has a lightsaber looking piece at the top, and also a cylinder cone and another cylinder cone with one of those knob pieces that they can grab onto, so you can make it look like maybe another figure's grabbing onto the staff, protecting themselves while they're getting attacked by the Tuscan Raider. You probably want to know what's on the back, and it's just going to be those back straps for the utility belt. It's nice that there's a couple extra packs on one and none on the other, so that way it's not symmetrical. It's just kind of, unique on the back as opposed to being just like it is on the front. So that's awesome. And let's move on to the final figures here. Oh, I like that robe printing right there at the bottom of the legs too. Here we are with the final figures, and I'm showing them off together here because they come with 2 different chest prints. They could have included the same one either on the right or the left, but they decided to give you two different ones to maybe give you that extra incentive to get some different types of Jawas in your little Jawa army for the sand crawlers you have, or they just decided to do it because they're being nice, and I appreciate it, LEGO. I like that we got some different chest printing here for the Jawas instead of being the same old, but the only downside here is that they come with stud shooters. I know a lot of people really like them because you can actually shoot things down with them, but I'm not a fan, and I like the OG blasters, rifles, and pistols that were included. They could have just gave us one of those megaphones, but you know, they have to show off the stud shooters in as many sets as they can get. There are no alternate facial expressions here because they are just black heads with the yellow dots, but here on the back, we do have still different printing. The back has the light brown for that one, and this one has some black around these straps that are on the back. Just very nice that they included two different chests. Same legs, same hood, same head, but two different chests is very, very nice inclusion. So let's take a final look at everything before I wrap it up. So here is a final look at the whole set again. As you can see, I have one Jawa in the front and one facing the opposite way. That's kind of like how I like to have it displayed, so that way one can be watching the other's back and the droid while they are going back to the sandcrawler. The Tuscan Raider, you can either have him running up there trying to attack the Jawas, or you can have him off to the side like I do now. But that's all we're going to do it here for you today. Master of Evil 66 is going to sign off. I hope you enjoyed this review video. If you did, please use the force on the like button. Comment down below if you own this set. And please hit that subscribe button to help support the channel and also to get my content that is coming out daily, whether it be gaming, reviews, haul videos, or builds. I just hope you enjoy. Enjoy the rest of your day, Council.